palm trees in New York City or banana trees that could grow in Alaska. For over 8 years, I've been growing a tropical garden every summer, and I've learned a lot by reading online and reading many books. And I put everything that I've learned into my book, Paradise in My Yard. Now, who wants 2 free tickets to Hawaii? Anyone? Yeah? Well, I'm sorry, I don't have any tickets. But you can grow your own tropical garden in your backyard, and it's like being on vacation any day that you're home. And growing a tropical garden is one of the most rewarding things you could do for your home. And you could easily learn more by reading my book. Today, first, I'm going to talk to you about the need for a relaxing tropical garden in your yard, how you can learn more about tropical gardening, and how you and your family will benefit from a tropical garden. I'll begin by telling you about the need for a tropical garden in your yard. What's in your yard now is not good enough, and your enjoyment isn't to its fullest potential. Now ask yourself, like, what's in your yard? Do you spend more time doing maintenance than enjoying your yard? Maybe you have a lawn that you cut every week, you apply chemicals, fertilizers, and you barely enjoy it. Or maybe you have a big pad of concrete that you have to pull out the weeds and power wash the green algae that grows on it, and it's way too hot in the summer to enjoy it. Now, let's picture this. It's summer, you can't take off work, it's too hot in your concrete backyard, so you just hide inside and watch TV. Do you have these symptoms? You daydream about going on a tropical vacation? You're stressed out? It's too hot in your yard, there's no shade? You can't afford a vacation? Or you don't enjoy the outdoors? All across America, and especially in New York, there is a lack of low-maintenance, relaxing spaces, and lawns and pavements require far too much work and not much enjoyment. And they're bad for the environment. According to the California Native Plant Society, the average 1,000 square foot lawn uses 1,000 gallons of water, and that's enough to shower 24 hours a day for more than 8 days straight. Now, a garden, on the other hand, could use up to 75% less water. Now, I'm sure you could see people are missing out on a good place to relax. As everyone here looks interested, I'm going to tell you how exactly to get started in growing your own tropical garden. And a tropical garden can help you solve all your worries. Instead, you can come home to floating in your pool and just be amazed by your tropical garden. And it can easily hide unsightly views of neighbors. And it could be like an oasis for wildlife to come visit, like birds and butterflies and everything like that. And tropical plants grow very fast. And in just one season, many plants can grow from seed or from a bulb to over 15 feet tall. One of the plants I talk about in my book is Musabazju, which is the Japanese fiber banana, and it can grow to over 15 feet tall, and with just a little mulch you could survive temperatures up to negative 20 degrees in the winter. And all it takes for work for your garden is 1 day to plant everything in the spring, and then in the fall to dig up the bulbs and to cover plants for the winter. Now, your backyard pool could be like indistinguishable from like a resort in Cancun. And almost anywhere in the world, a tropical garden can create a paradise to relax in that home. And there's no reason why it can't be done here in New York. Now, both planting and being in your garden could help reduce stress. And according to a publication by Dr. Leonard Perry of the University of Vermont, gardening could help with rehabilitation. As well as just being in a garden is very calming. And this is what you need to do to grow your own tropical garden. Alright, first, you're going to read my book, which I'll give out later, which has all the information you need about how to arrange different color plants, different sizes, flowers in the most visually interesting way, as well as how to take care of them. And second, I want you all to imagine your own garden, where it's going to be, the size of the garden, and draw out a little plan on a piece of paper. And once you've done that, the third step is to go to like a local nursery or garden center, or even online, order all the plants that you want. And the last step would be to plant everything, and you would just add manure and compost to improve the soil, plant everything and water, and after that you just sit back, relax, and watch your garden grow. In about a month you'll have a tropical jungle all around you. Now you can see it isn't very difficult to grow a tropical garden. Now let's visualize your own tropical paradise. Picture this. You get home from work, you change into your swimwear, and you go to your pool. You're laying down in your pool, looking up, and the stately green palm tree fronds brush the deep blue sky. Birds are singing, and hummingbirds come and hover over the tropical canna blossoms. You can't help but to be amazed about your own paradise. You swim, and then you go lounge with your favorite beverage, reading a book under the shade of a banana tree. And later you throw a party and invite everyone you know, and everyone is amazed at your garden and gives you compliments. Now you can keep on doing what you're doing. Get home from work, it's way too hot, it's inside, you go hide in the AC, watch TV, continue on. And then on Saturday, instead of the party, you'll be doing maintenance on your concrete or on your lawn. Now you can easily see the benefits of growing a tropical garden, and it could be one of the most rewarding things you could do for your home. A tropical garden could be like being on vacation anytime, and you could easily learn more by reading my book. Are you tired of living in a concrete jungle? Think of the satisfaction of living in your own tropical jungle paradise instead. Now, before you hide indoors, and before you daydream about a tropical vacation, and read my book, Paradise in My Yard, today, and plant your garden tomorrow, and before you know it, you'll be in your own tropical garden.